I truly do think that we have not seen the end or even close to the end of where the silver ounce is going to get. Should I buy? Should I not buy? How do I purchase the silver? My predictions for 2025 is that the ounce will hit. What in the world is happening with silver? Why in God's name is it so freaking high? Well, I've been telling you guys this for a very long time. Buy gold, buy silver. I predicted that gold was gonna hit over $4,000 before 6 months. You guys can go back and maybe throw it in my face if I'm completely wrong, but I predict the gold will go up to $4,500 before the end of this year. And before the end of the year, it might just hit $5,000. Well, guess what? Its best friend, silver, the one you guys love to hate because it had no value. As we speak right now, it's almost trading at $53 an ounce and climbing. Everybody's talking about it. It's trending. People want answers to their questions. Why in God's name has silver gone up so much? Where is the roof to this price? Is it real? Is it gonna crash? Let's talk about all these things. Full breakdown and my predictions for the end of the year with silver. Is it the right time to buy? Let's go through with it. Come on. So what the heck is happening? Why has silver gone up so much? Well, let's talk about the main reason why. Of course, as we know, London trades all of the precious commodities. And in silver, there's been a major deficit in how much industries need the material and how much is being supplied. So that's the main reason why. But of course, they have the investors that shorted silver thinking that it was going to crash, and it since has not crashed. And so these guys have to now sell or borrow money on those contracts, increasing the value of the physical commodity itself. There's a lot of people wanting silver and there's no silver around. The second main reason is because of the US dollar. Because silver is traded in US dollar, when the US dollar drops, the price of silver drops and hence more demand for it. Now, the third reason is you guys, us. Silver is a type of commodity that's relatively cheap. It doesn't cost much to own an ounce. Hence, it usually traded for around $30 to $33 for about 4 or 5 months. And so because of that, you could easily go to anywhere, buy mint, buy coins, and you would have something that can physically go up in assets and you could touch. And as the market grew, more and more people purchased it. Of course, all of this works on fear mongering, everybody talking rumors, is silver going up, blah, 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 blah. And because silver is easily tangible, I could just go down to my Costco or any other retailer, buy a bunch of silver if I have $300-400 and watch it slowly grow. It's a form of investing your money, even if you don't have a lot to invest to begin with. So it's all these three factors. Everybody talking about silver. It slowly kept creeping up, and now it's reached an all-time high. Now, for jewelry lovers, if you've purchased something, say for instance 6 or 7 months ago, a chain, a watch, a ring, whatever it is, you're probably gonna be up a little bit of money because it's gone up so much. Realistically speaking, I would be lying to you if I told you that I knew silver was gonna go up this much. It is ridiculous how high it's gone up. When I first started in this game, I used to buy the ounce of silver for about $16 an ounce. Then we all thought it was going crazy when it went all the way up to $22 to $25 an ounce. Over the past summer and the past couple of months, it went up to $30 to $33. And since then, it's climbing all the way up. Now, we all know that silver is attached to gold. So as gold rises, so does its little brother silver. Now, do we know what's the ceiling behind silver? How high can it possibly get? Is this an inflated number? To be honest, I'm no financial advisor, but my genuine thought is that there is a little bit of inflation, but the price is still going to increase. Now, I think eventually it's going to go back down. It has to go back down. There's no way that an ounce of silver is sitting at around $75 to $85 in the next year, which I predict is going to happen. Everything is trending towards it. Everybody right now wants to buy silver. Everybody wants it. So because it's trending upwards, I still think we have about another year and a half before the price drops. But I do eventually think that it's going to stabilize around the $38 to $40 an ounce, which is what it should be based on the industrial demand for it. It shouldn't be where it's at right now even. Right now, this is more fear-mongering, increasing the price than what it's actually valued at. Of course, we know the US dollar is going to stabilize eventually. There's no way it's going to be this weak for a long period of time. And when that happens, silver will stabilize as well. So there's a bunch of factors that are happening right now that are leading to the price increase, but I do believe that it's going to go down. This isn't going to be this huge, oh, go buy silver right now, do it right now. However, That all being said, if you are in the market to put your money into something tangible, silver is a beautiful investment to do right now. Whether it's chains, whether it's silver mint, whether it's coins, whether any sort of physical way to store silver, do it because it's going to continue to go up. Before December, and you know the madness that happens in the stock market before the holidays, that's well documented. Things always go up during the holidays. It will continue to rise. So if you have a couple of extra thousands of dollars, or let's say, for instance, you want to buy a kilo chain or something in the jewelry space or wherever it is that you can buy silver, do so because it will go up for sure. Now, again, I preface all this by saying I'm no financial advisor. I could just tell you based on what the market is telling me, how much people are asking for silver. Right now, I probably have never sold as much silver as I'm doing right now. And people ridiculed us. They said, hey, why are you making things that are so cheap? Silver has no value. Well, guess what? Now it definitely does. Now those people that were purchasing chains, maybe let's say for instance 4 years ago, probably are breaking even. And I never thought that that would happen. That's insane. I used to say silver is not an investment when it comes to jewelry, but it's gone up so much that right now it might just be. Of course, if you are trying to purchase, there are a couple of places to purchase from. Now, I will tell you that silver as a jewelry piece is not an investment. And let me explain to you real quick why. Because jewelry, in most cases, are going to be sold with a retail value plus a labor value. And silver, what you're paying for, is mostly labor. So before I get into the next part of this conversation, do not buy silver chains, do not buy silver rings thinking that by purchasing these things, you're gonna be holding some sort of money and you're gonna make money on it later on the road. That's not the case. You're only gonna be doing that if you purchased years ago, not now. Because if you did, you'd have to wait for the ounce to go well over $150, and that's not happening anytime soon. So how do I purchase the silver? Go down to your regular Costco. There's a bunch of mint websites online. Make sure to not pay anything more than about a $5 to $7 premium, because if not, you're gonna have to wait until the ounce skyrockets before you can make any money back. To wrap things up and to give you guys some insight behind the world of this jewelry game, silver and gold, my predictions for 2025 is that the ounce will hit $75 an ounce. So what does that mean to you? Should I buy? Should I not buy? Yes, buy. Buy it because you think it's also gonna go up. I'm gonna be putting some money of my own into more silver, which I will stockpile. Hopefully I can get some profits off that. But I truly do think that we have not seen the end or even close to the end of where the silver ounce is going to get. Same thing with gold. Gold just hit $4,100 as I record this video. And I think the gold is gonna be going over $5,000 an ounce. So it's a perfect segue into gold chains. That I actually do think you should make a purchase right now because you could actually potentially make money on your gold chain, which is insane to even think about. When I first started this jewelry world, we were buying the ounce at around $1,600. So those people who bought a chain from me 7, 8 years ago have now almost doubled their money. And I think that that's happening right now as well. So purchase some gold, purchase some silver, hold on to it because I think it's going to give you back money by the end of the year. All this being said, at the end of the day, I'm a starving jeweler. So if you're still looking to buy gold watches, gold chains, silver pieces, visit GusVillaJewelry.com. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know, do you think that silver is gonna continue to go up? Do you think it's all a facade? Is it a house of cards that's about to fall apart right before our very eyes? Let's discuss it in the comments below. I want to have a genuine conversation with no political bullshit. Let's just keep this about gold and silver. Lego.